Hey guys, I want to tell you about some of my day. Let's see, I was trying to get my ID in this state, and here's how it went. I'll tell you exactly how it went. So I'm here at this is a place in Illinois trying to get some help, and then they asked for volunteers if anyone would go downstairs and help bring some stuff up. So I do. I'm just sitting around. So I'm actually looking for a way to help. So and I bring up the apples, and then I find out they're having a service. They had a preacher came out to preach, and I recorded his message, and it was about being mindful of your footsteps. Proverbs 4, or I don't remember everything he said. I recorded it because it was like he was speaking to me, and I need to hear it again. But about being very mindful with your words and what you say, speaking life instead of death, not hurting people with your words, but edifying them, building them up, speaking love instead of speaking hate, and mindful of your footsteps. Where am I? Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? It's simple. Where am I walking towards? A lot of times we speak without thinking, and I'm guilty of this as well. Like, it comes to my mind, it's out. I'm rarely mulling things over with people unless I'm listening. If I'm listening to them speak first, then I'll think a little bit about what I say in particular. So, and then I meet a man named Kevin. So here's a testimony right here. So Kevin, I saw that his pants were falling down, and I asked him if he needed a belt, and then I knew of a friend of mine who I've given 2 belts to, and I was trying to hit him up, and I couldn't really get a hold of him, but then I talked to Kevin again, and I said I'd give you my belt, but my pants would be falling down too, and then he asked, then we found out he was a different size than me even. So, but and then I said, I'm gonna go get you a belt, because I can do that, right? I can help people a little bit. I'm not rich, but I can help. So I get him a belt. I know, no. Then he asked if he wants a ride. So I'm like, yeah. And so Kevin was having a really bad day. And I had found out he had even asked, he had given up. I'd say that. And he was asking the Lord to take him. And I've been there. I've actually been there. And I was crying out to the Lord, and then the Lord told me, and I cried out to the Lord to take me, and then I heard, and he sounded kind of angry. I will use you to the last of your days. So I told Kevin that, and we're giving him a ride to the farm and fleet, and they help us. They get a belt in just his size, and in 2 prongs. So that'll be his belt until he loses some weight, if he works out. But anyways, so Kevin is telling me he has all these health issues. So Kevin I use that in the past tense, sciatica, prostate cancer, and a lot of just general tightness, bad knees. So those are the 3 things. So we brought Kevin to the altar, and me and a couple of friends of mine prayed over him, right? And it's written, when 2 or more are gathered in his name, he is among them. And I'm still working out if I really even do need another person with me or not. I don't think I do, because I've got the Father, I've got Jesus and the Holy Spirit in me. So we're praying over Kevin, trying to get out all these infirmities, and we're loosing what was on him. We're loosing these infirmities, because I'm laying hands on Kevin, and I feel that this tightness. It is so tight in his leg, where the sciatica was, and everything. So we loosed that, and we binded the sciatica, and it was gone. I felt it lift off him, and then all of the tightness, like anywhere in his body, in his spine, in his back, his lower back, full healing over that, and his knees, and his knees. So he has brand new knees now. Kevin has brand new knees. You should have seen him walk, but I don't record these things. I don't know if I will record these miracles, but I can at the minimum tell you about them, because once we're working here, the Holy Spirit is working. I don't want to stop. I'm not worried about everyone seeing, but I mean, it would be a good thing, right? Giving God glory, and that's what we want. So Kevin has a testimony now. He was brought to the hospital, and Jesus healed him at the altar, gave him gave him new knees, and he like the disciples, I breathed the Holy Spirit into him, right? And he received it. And he let go. And also Jesus healed his heart too. Jesus healed his heart. And so, in Kevin's words were exactly this. He's like, I have purpose now. I'm alive. So Kevin was brought from death to life, and his faith has grown, and he's got a fire in him now. He's got a fire in him, and I can't wait to see what he does for the kingdom. All right, God bless you all, and I'll talk to you soon.